Good day, everyone. I am here at Universal Studios Hollywood to bring you another Halloween Horror Nights and Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift update. To my surprise, we got a new announcement this week with Insidious The Further, and here's the trailer for that.
Yeah, I heard that too. Hey, keep going, okay? No, copy that. No, I'm going to get Elisa. She's downstairs, I think.
So, what are you doing after?
Haven't thought about it.
Come on, Jade. You know we all want you to go. Plus, what good is a cast party if you aren't going to be there?
Fine. Then I'll think about it.
Alyssa, you're up. They need you for last looks.
That's me. See you later.
They've come back to haunt you. Insidious, The Further. Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, where horror lives.
Insidious The Further will take us with the Lamberts as we experience The Further with Keyface, the red-faced demon, Woman in Black, Man Who Can't Breathe, and a lot more. So I'm super excited for this house. The last house we had was in 2017. I wasn't the biggest fan of that Insidious house, so hopefully this house will be a lot better. We have a lot of really cool updates in this video, so let's get right into it. We're gonna start today's video over at Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Not much has been going on. The same track work, maybe a little bit more, has been added, but there is now foundation being added on the hillside for the supports to go in.
So on July 15, 1964, the first of our red and white candy-striped granite trams took 67 passengers on a 2-hour driving tour of the Universal lot.
For our HHN update, we're beginning in the back of the park, so over at T-Pad or Transformers Pad. This is where the warehouse is. Not a lot of work has been done on the warehouse. It looks to be mostly completed, but there is this pole that I'm seeing right here, and I wonder if that's a part of the facade, if it's a part of a lighting rig. This pole is very interesting to see. Here we have the facade for Monstruos 2, The Nightmares of Latin America. A lot of weathering and deterioration scenic happening on the front of the facade. You could also see they added a wrought iron, I don't know what it's called, wrought iron work, metal work, that you will be entering under. Here is a closer look at the wrought iron. I tried to see if there's any like faces or monsters in it, but I did not see any, but it still looks really, really good. Then we look over at the pillars. The pillars look to be deteriorating. It looks amazing as usual. I cannot wait to see Muerte in front of it. There's a look at the other side. And then we are going to go around the side, and that yellow piece right there kind of looks like the lair of El Cucuy like we had in 2013. So you can see some branches and stuff. So it just looks like the lair of El Cucuy. And here we have the merchandise, or the shirt for Insidious the Further. So we have a shirt right here with the graphic on it. This is $33. Another red logo on the side, same as A Quiet Place. Nothing on the back. And then there are candles. So it just says scented candle. I don't know if it's like the smell of the woman in black or what. Maybe butt, because that's what probably the Further smells like. Okay, kind of smells like pine in the woman in black's perfume, but it's not a terrible smell.
Oh, there we go.
The scented candles are $23. And here we have the new rumored location with Soundstage 12 that will hold a Horror Nights house. As you can see over there, I think that is what will hold the extended queue for the house. Also, if you do not like spoilers, I highly recommend skipping this next part, because Universal, I believe, accidentally released their final house that will be in Orlando, and we will also be getting this house. So here is the description. Join Saskia Van Helsing and the Bride of Frankenstein as they face off against Dracula's daughter and her monstrous alliance in Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines. So it's cool if true, but I will not believe it until Universal officially announces it to us. So now we are going to get a good look at the facade that is happening inside Soundstage 12. It does look like a gothic crypt of some sorts. Maybe a Universal monster is buried in there. Who knows? The facade is looking very cool though. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Here we have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It looks like graffiti work and more detailing is being added to the front. It might be Ray's Occult Bookstore. But yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this house. I'm excited, but I'm also very cautious. Here is Dead Exposure Death Valley. A van has been added to the front where the crash site is. I hope that there is some sort of logo or something on the side of the van to let us know, like, oh, this van was carrying toxic waste or the virus, something, just so we know what it is. Maybe a biohazard emblem. You could also see caution markings going around the entrance and along the floor where the crash site is. It looks super cool. I can't wait to see the finished product. And here we finish it off with Universal's latest announced house, Insidious the Further. Very excited that it's not the Lambert's house or just a house. I'm excited to actually be entering through the red-faced demon's lair and seeing where that takes us. So it is going to be terrifying, I hope, and I am very much looking forward to this house. That will do it for us here at Universal Studios Hollywood. A lot has happened. In stage 12, we have a facade that looks like some sort of gothic crypt, which is really cool to see. That wasn't really something I was expecting, so super excited for that. There are like these pipes around the T-pad facade, kind of to bring the warehouse to life. I'm still super curious on what it could be. Monstruos 2, The Nightmares of Latin America, is looking incredible. They added some wrought iron decoration or art up in the front. It also looks like the facade is falling apart, or to me it kind of looks like a mausoleum. So I'm gonna go with a mausoleum again for what it could be. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is moving along nicely. They're adding some graffiti to the front of it. I'm excited to see what the finished facade will look like, hoping it will be Ray's Occult Bookstore. Insidious is gonna be an H-Lot 2, so it's good to have that confirmed for us. And now there is a van and caution markings up on the facade for Dead Exposure Death Valley. So I'm super excited to see what the finished product is gonna look for all of them. The facades are looking outstanding. Let me know in the comments down below what you think stage 12 is going to be, what you think the facade looks like, and also what house are you most excited for. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.